official ticket marketplace of
Let's Go Phillies!
Save this date.
Swing and a miss, he got him!
Kids 14 and under will receive a Toyota Johan Duran Card Show Bobble on Sunday, June 7th at 1:35 when the Phils host the White Sox. Grab tickets today at Phillies.com.
SEPTA starting pitcher scan report on Lucas Giolito. 2-0, 4.97 changeup, four-seam slider, curveball. Really, it's the changeup and four-seamer, big changeup guy. Big short armor, hides the ball really well. That means it can get on the lefties and the righties when they face him. It gets on him a little bit, and his delivery is really, really messy. This is brought to you by SEPTA. SEPTA brings us all together.
And I want you to know we're starting the day with a caller.
What? Oh?
Yeah. The man to my left here. First pitch to Kyle Schwarber is taken for a called strike. Kyle does have 46 career leadoff home runs. Giolito into the windup in the 0-1. Check swing, and that one is a little bit low. They say he did swing. Hunter Wendelstedt at third base rings him up. Schwarber with a home run last night. It's part of that seventh inning. 23 on the year, the most in baseball. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he bounces it foul, first base side. Schwarber, Turner, and Harper here in a scoreless game. Bottom of the first inning after a quick 1-2-3 inning on 9 pitches for Zach Wheeler. The windup in the 0-2, and it's very high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You mentioned Giolito has been really wild here to start the season. His 3 starts, a total of 12 2/3 innings and 12 walks. 1-2. Swung on, lined into right center. That's a base hit. What's the meaning of this? A single for Kyle Schwarber. He's aboard.
What's the meaning of this is correct. It's not a strikeout, it's not a home run, and it's not a walk.
I thought that's all he did were the 3 true outcomes.
16 coming into this game. 16 out of 21 plate appearances have been one of those 3 outcomes.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's remarkable.
Here's Trey Turner and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Turner unwilling to take a pitch so Kyle could get a jump and steal the bag.
Okay. What you've been drinking?
What? No.
Oh, just coffee, right?
It's cold medicine. 0-1 the count and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Big breaking ball there from Giolito. Giolito, long time ago, an all-star with the Chicago White Sox. Former first-round pick. The pitch. And Turner swings, grounds it towards short. Bogarts has it. They feed second for 1. No chance at a double play. And so Turner is aboard at first. Schwarber retired, 6-4 on the fielder's choice.
Giolito is a big man. He's 6'6", 245. That's probably generous at 245. But the height that he gets, he short arms it by his ear. He's really tall, so as a hitter, you tend to jump a little bit at those guys. And then he's throwing this slow changeup.
Here's Harper, and the first pitch swung on, hit well to right, on the run. Johnson going towards the line. He makes the catch on the sinking liner, and Trey is a third of the way to third base, around second. It's going to be a double play. And Turner looking back somewhat in disbelief that Johnson was able to get there and catch that ball. And that is going to do it for the Phillies. No runs, a hit, nobody left after 1, no score.
The working families of La Una Neighbors District Council of Pennsylvania, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia are proud contributors to all aspects of growth in this great city. The Neighbors District Council provides safe, well-trained, productive workers who enable projects to be done on time and under budget. We appreciate our signatory contractors and their commitment to fairness and equality. Neighbors, we're building a better future today.
Brought to you by the Laborers District Council Licit Fund.
Horizon Plumbing and Electrical knows that when spring showers are coming down so hard it seems like Mother Nature traded out cats and dogs for lions and bears, you'll be glad you called us to clear your block drains and prevent dangerous power surges so your home can stay safe and comfortable. Plus, with Horizon's same-day water heater installs and repairs with no emergency service fees, we work fast to ensure you have all the plumbing and electrical help you need. So book horizonservices.com now and enjoy the comfort of your home without worrying about whatever kind of zoo that's coming down out there.
Hurt in an accident?
Call Mondeluzzi.
Hurt at work?
Call Mondeluzzi.
Hurt on the road?
Call Mondeluzzi.
Hurt by a doctor?
Call Mondeluzzi. I'm Bob Mondeluzzi.
They hurt you, and it's time to fight back. Get justice with Salt's Mondeluzzi Bendesky.
Call our team at 267-662-1200
for a free consultation. That's 267-662-1200. Or visit smbb.com.
When you are looking for a Honda, turn to Burns. A dealership you can trust, turn to Burns. If great service is a must, turn to Burns.
For your next car, shop BurnsHonda.com.
Top of the second inning, no score. Ty France leading off for the Padres against Zach Wheeler. And Wheeler's pitch on the way is in there for a called strike. France, Merrill, and Bogaerts due up here in the second. It was the Ty France Jackson Merrill combo that ended the streak last night. The pitch is up high for Christopher Sanchez. France with a 2-out double and Merrill with a single to left. It brought France home with a tying run and setting off a thunderous ovation from the crowd here at Citizens Bank Park. Here's the 1-1. And that fastball misses outside, 2-1. Pretty remarkable run for Christopher. 2-1 pitch. It's outside. Really, truly once in a lifetime kind of stuff.
Really was. Streaks are made to be broken and restart, right? I mean, it was really fun while it lasted. Now start another one.
Here's the 3-1 pitch, and it's fouled away to the right side. You know, you consider, Stock, that the benchmark for a pitcher today is to get, for a starting pitcher, is to get to 200 innings for a season. Christopher Sanchez went a quarter of that distance without allowing a single run.
That's amazing.
3-2. And that's a breaking ball all the way to the backstop. I mean, a fourth of the entire season, essentially. And he doesn't give up a single run.
Yeah. When you put it like that, I feel like he should just do it every time, right?
Yeah,
it's only four
it's
times.
Only a quarter of the season. I mean, it's only 50 innings.
It's only.
So a leadoff walk as Zach Wheeler looked a bit out of whack during that sequence. Here's the pitch to Merrill and a swing and a miss by Jackson Merrill. 0-1 the count. Merrill really one of the three big bats the Padres haven't gotten going. The pitch. And this one is swung on and hit well down the line in right. It is hooking. It is foul. And I mean just by a few feet. It had home run distance. Just hooked in front of the pole. And Jackson Merrill is 2 for 7 lifetime off of Zach Wheeler, but both hits are homers.
I think he likes that fastball. Now, this is really the first time in his young career that he has struggled like this in the big leagues. And so he's going through it, but he's starting to show some life. I think he had a game back, a couple days ago in Washington where he had 3 hits. And he's just got a lot of chase in there right now.
Nothing in 2 the count. Wheeler delivers, and the pitch is very high, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. The stretch. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. And Merrill down on strikes. From the time the streak started, April the 30th, to when it ended last night, June the 3rd, the Phillies as a team had a 3.13 earned run average. If you take one pitcher out of that mix, Christopher Sanchez, it goes up to 371.
That's the entire staff? Or
the entire staff.
The entire staff.
The pitch is a fastball for a strike. The whole team gave up 104 runs in 288 innings. over that time frame. Only 3 of those runs were on Sanchez's ledger.
That's truly amazing.
0-1 the count, the pitch. And it's popped up. And a play on the infield. Who wants it? Everybody fighting for the for position there. I don't think Stott ever saw it. Turner came in and gloved it behind the mound. I mean, 4 maroon hats were coming at it, and then all of a sudden one of them backed away. Stott said, I don't see it. So there's out number 2, and it'll bring up Miguel Andujar, the DH. Wheeler out of the stretch with France over at first, and the pitch. Breaking ball is in for a strike. Andujar batting .264. 0-1 the count, the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Duhar from the right side. I really like how he holds his bat, and I'm perched. You and I are perched way back here, and I can still see on his top hand, his index finger is actually off the bat, and his bottom fingers are wiggling. That's called relaxed tension.
0-2 the count, the pitch. Fouled back and out of play.
It makes his bat a little quicker, a little shorter, especially with 2 strikes. He's one of the best in baseball with 2 strikes, battling and getting hits.
Still 0-2. Wheeler ready at the letters. The pitch. Swing and a foul. How did he even make that?
That would have totally hit him.
Wow. He's coming way in on him. A splitter, which is a pitch that Zach is using more frequently this year than he did last year. Play him straight up in the infield, slightly the other way in the outfield. The pitch. Check swing, foul ball. Down at the plate, fouled it down, and he's still alive. Talk about that battle mode with 2 strikes. He's in it now. 5 homers, 17 driven in. He's struggled lately, 4 for his last 25. Wheeler again, an 0-2, and it's popped up. And where is it? Right side, foul ground. Harper coming in, calls off JT, makes the catch down on one knee, right near the top steps of the Phillies dugout. No runs, no hits, a walk and a man left. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious. With multiple engine options and impressive towing, while Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability. Nice. Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
From Westchester to Doylestown, from Drexel Hill to Lansdale to Philly, we all look out for each other, stepping up to keep our communities going strong. And at Independence Blue Cross, we're here to keep you going strong. We've been deeply rooted in our communities for more than 85 years, and that connection to members has earned us our spot as the #1 health insurer in the region. So while you look out for your neighbors, know IBX is always looking out for you. Learn more at IBX.com.
In your community or in your home, Nemours Children's nationally recognized pediatric specialists are here to help your child achieve their best health. Throughout Southeast Pennsylvania, we're working hand in hand with families to make every child's world a place where they can thrive. Now open in Malvern. Find your child's neighborhood specialist at nemours.org/PA. Nemours Children's Health. Well beyond medicine.
It is gone!
You have one goal. Be there on Tuesday, June 16th at 6:40 when the Phils face the Marlins and all fans score a State Farm Phillies soccer scarf. Snag tickets now at Phillies.com.
Headed to Citizens Bank Park for the White Sox series. Make plans to visit Coca-Cola Corner, which is located in left field, and it will feature local restaurants throughout the season. This weekend, try the D'Antonio specialty sandwich from Little Sicily Pizzeria and Restaurant paired with a Coke. Join the fun at Coca-Cola Corner, and if you don't already have them, get tickets at Phillies.com.
Brandon Marsh will lead it off for the Phillies here in the second. No score. Pitch from Giolito as a breaking ball stays high. And it's 1 ball and no strikes. Brandon Marsh enters the day with a .335 batting average. 5 homers, 24 driven in. The pitch. Check swing. That's a strike call. This is a pitcher that has given Marsh some trouble over the years. 1 for 12 off him. The pitch. And there's a fastball that's in for a strike. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Giolito into his windup, and the 1-2. Swung on, fouled away.
Giolito, to me, the way that he pitches, the fact that he's lost quite a bit of velocity over the years, really needs an offense that is overly aggressive. And that's how he gets his out. He uses the defense, but he really needs the chase. He needs guys to swing outside the zone.
1-2. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Breaking ball got him. And Marsh is the first strikeout victim for Giolito.
Every time he pitches, and he kind of started this last year, he became very cerebral the way that he pitches. Every single pitch to him has a particular purpose. Now, right now, he's been walking a lot of guys. He doesn't have the command yet. He's still working into his season. But every pitch for him has a purpose.
Here's the windup and a pitch to Alec Bohm and a swing and a miss. Giolito was a late signee as the Padres dealt with a lot of pitching injuries. They're still without Nick Pivetta and Joe Musgrove, 2 would-be members of their starting rotation. The 0-1, and it's very high. They don't have Yu Darvish, who's actually on the restricted list. And so they signed Giolito to see what they could get from the right-hander. 1-1. And that's down low. Last year with Boston, he went 10-4 with a 3.41 ERA. Boston actually signed him knowing that he was hurt. It was going to be basically a 1-year deal, but he was on the payroll for 2, rehabbing for the entirety of 2024, the 2-1. And that's down and away. 3-1 to Bohm.
You know, I wasn't going to bring it up. His nickname is Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. Not to open up that whole
you and your
can of
Sasquatch
creatures.
tails.
Can of creatures.
3-1. And that one drops in for a strike.
What did you just say? My what?
Your Sasquatch tails.
No, but you said my something of creatures. Oh, Sasquatch tails. That's right.
Yeah.
Bigfoot.
You're the one who.
Yeah.
3-2. Swing and a miss.
Wow.
Sneaky fastball. 93 got it by him. And Bohm chased that time out of the zone. So there's back-to-back strikeouts for Giolito.
Well, the fun continues after the final out. Fans 55 and over are invited to take part in Independence Blue Cross Seniors Stroll the Bases after the Phillies host the White Sox on Sunday, June 7th at 1:35 p.m.
Here's Bryson Stott. And the pitch to Stott. He takes. That's right down the middle for a called strike. 215 average. 2 for his last 28 overall. Big hit last night. Double off the wall. Would score the first run of the night. The pitch. Down and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. No score here in the second. Here's the windup. And the 1-1. Goes to the backstop. Slipped out of his hand. A curveball. It went over everyone's head and hit the backstop on the fly. Don't see that too often.
Not very often.
Here's the 2-1. And it's down low. 3 balls and a strike. Giolito with a windup, the 3-1. And that's in there for called strike 2. Vic Carapazza with a pretty demonstrative call there. I wonder if he forgot the count.
Oh, it's possible.
I think he was ringing him up. That was his strike 3 call. Let's lock it in. 3-2 on the way. Swung on, line the other way. A base hit, left center. Racing over his sheets, he'll get to it. And he'll hold Stott to a single. You like to see that. If he's going to go the other way, you like those low line drives off his bat.
I can't remember the last time I've seen Bryson hit a line drive the other way. When he was taking BP yesterday, early BP, during his batting practice, all of the baseballs were, though, to left center, opposite field. Boa was out there with his fungo shagging.
Here's JT Realmuto. 2 outs and a man aboard in the pitch. JT takes down and away for a ball. This kind of guy, Giolito that is the opposite of what we talked about with Sanchez last night in terms of keeping your infielders engaged, right? Pitch is in there for a called strike. Lots of pitches, lots of deep counts.
Yep.
A ball and a strike. And a throw over to first. Stott dives back in. The stretch. And the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Giolito was originally drafted by the Washington Nationals. He was a first-round pick coming out of Harvard Westlake. He shared a rotation with 2 other future first-rounders. Max Fried, who was a senior the same year he was, and Jack Flaherty, who was a sophomore on that team. 1-2. It's outside. But to have a single high school team with 3 future first-round picks as starting pitchers, it's pretty remarkable.
Why would you ever want to be like a hitter on that team? I mean, 5 innings, the game's over in high school.
2-2. It's up high. Well, at least you know scouts are going to see you.
That's true. That's a very good point.
They can come to watch you, but they're going to see you.
Yeah.
Realmuto, the home run last night, his 3rd of the season, his 2nd against Padre pitching. 3-2, runner is off in the pitch. Swung on and missed. He struck him out. And Giolito ends up striking out the side around that 2-out single. We'll go to the 3rd inning, no score.
Hey, Philly, did you know natural gas is the most reliable and efficient way to heat our homes, cook our food, and dry our clothes affordably? And with PGW, the benefits of natural gas keep on coming. PGW has programs and offers that can make life easier no matter where in Philly you live. From spreading your bill evenly across the year to boosting your home's energy efficiency with rebates, and from year-round payment assistance programs to servicing appliances, PGW's got you covered. Check us out at pgworks.com.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Ratliff, Engineering Director at Nissan. We know some things are important to hear from an expert, not a voice actor. For instance, the Nissan Frontier is not only powerful and fun to drive, but it's durable too. We added the V6 engine, so when you need that power in the off-road, it's there. I know, we've tested it a lot. Now get out there and find your Frontier.
Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality among mainstream brands by J.D. Power. Now get 0% APR financing for 60 months on select 2026 Frontier trims. For J.D. Power 2025 US IQS award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Awards based on 2025 model year. Example, 0 down payment, 0% APR for 60 months financing at $1,667 per month per thousand finance. 1.9% APR for 60 months at $1,748 per month per thousand finance. Actual down payment may vary. Subject to NMAC credit approval. Not all buyers qualify. Dealer contribution may affect actual price set by dealer. Contact dealer for details. Ends 6/30/26.
Catch the action at Citizens Bank Park when the Phillies face the Marlins on Monday, June 15th and Tuesday, June 16th, both at 6:40, and Wednesday, June 17th at 1:05. Reel in tickets now at phillies.com.
Well, on the mound today, Blue Jays and Braves. Blue Jays, Mason Furdy. He's 3-0, 3.97 ERA versus the Braves. Chris Sale, 8-3, still flipping it up there. Can you believe it? 97, 98 miles an hour. Chris Sale's been terrific at home. The Blue Jays, on the other hand, they're trying to avoid their third sweep of the season. They've really been up and down this year. This is brought to you by Meineke. Brakes, tires, batteries, and complete auto care by trusted local experts.
Phillies will be off to see the Jays next week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 3-game series in Toronto.
Do you have your passport?
I do. I've been reminded. I have my passport every time we travel. But that's just me.
That's what you use.
That's what I use. Here's Fermin, and a swing and a miss by Freddie Fermin, the Padres catcher.
Is that because you like the picture better? Or
no, it's because I don't have that real ID or whatever it's called.
You have a fake one.
Yeah, exactly. Tom made it in his basement. 0-1 pitch. It's down and away. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. I've been using it for years.
Is that right?
Yeah.
It's about as real as it gets, though, from his basement. Oh, that's good.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. And it's swung on line hard to left, but right there is Brandon Marsh. He'll make the catch. There's 1 away. Do you have your passport?
I do. I have it. It's up to date. Yep.
I'll bring up the right fielder, Bryce Johnson. 1 out, nobody on in a scoreless game. Johnson hitting 182 on the season. And he takes the first pitch a little bit high for a ball. 1-0 the count. 12th lifetime start for Wheeler against the Padres. He's posted a 2.17 ERA. In the first 11 of those, the 1-0 swung on, fouled back. That thing, again, moving so much, that had a chance to hit him.
Yeah.
.32 pitches, 24 strikes for Wheeler. Here's the windup and the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled at the plate. So he's thrown 8 balls, 4 of them to Ty France. He's the only base runner as he walked leading off the second.
This is a guy you certainly don't want to let on base. He's built around speed, elite speed.
Wheeler with a wide and the 1-2. Swing and a miss.
Maybe. All right.
4th strikeout for Wheeler. I wonder what the all-time record is for a 6-game season series. The fewest combined runs ever scored.
Oh.
Here's the pitch to Tatis. It's down low.
I bet you there's some that are under what's happening with these two teams.
Yeah, probably.
There has to be.
Might have been a while ago.
Could be.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. Tatis takes inside. But there's not a lot of runs being scored in this particular season series. Here's the windup and the 2-0. Check swing, foul ball back to the screen. We'll have our research department dig in on that one. 2-1. Swung on, popped up. Right field, Garcia waiting, and Garcia has got it. Reaches up to make the catch. Another 1-2-3 frame for Wheeler. And we will head to the bottom of the 3rd. Padres nothing and the Phils nothing.
Philadelphia Insurance Company hits it out of the park with their Runs for Charities program. Every time the Phillies score a run, Philadelphia Insurance Companies will donate $100 to local nonprofit organizations. Over $320,000 has been donated to charities through the campaign since 2019. You can step up to the plate and nominate your favorite nonprofit at phly.com/Phillies. phly.com/Phillies. Philadelphia Insurance Companies, proud partner of the Phillies and the new sponsor of the Philadelphia Insurance Club at Citizens Bank Park.
You can feel the excitement of Phillies baseball at Citizens Bank Park. The energy on the field, the passion in the stands. and the heartbeat of a city that moves with each pitch. At Citizens, we're more than just the official bank of the Phillies. We're fans, too, cheering every hit, celebrating every win, and when big moments arise, we're made to lead the rally. Citizens, the official bank of the Phillies.
What if you could have the most reliable fiber-powered Wi-Fi at the same price for 5 years? During the Xfinity Summer Savings Event, now through June 15th, new customers can get our best price on gig Wi-Fi. Just $50 a month for 5 years. No annual contracts, no hidden fees. Plus, get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi. Lock in your price and unlock the possibilities. Get it now at Xfinity.com. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. Taxes and fees. Extra speeds vary. Use of fiber coaxial cable.
HBCU legacy runs deep. Now a new generation steps up at All-Star Week in Philly when Ken Griffey Jr. hosts the Swingman Classic, July 10th at Citizens Bank Park. Get tickets at allstargame.com. MLB trademarks used with permission.
As Citizens Bank Park gears up to host the Midsummer Classic, kids 14 and under can score a 2026 MLB All-Star Game pennant on Monday, June 29th at 6:40 p.m. when the Phillies welcome the Pirates to town. Grab tickets today at Phillies.com.
Bottom of the third inning, no score. And Adolis Garcia leads off against Lucas Giolito. The first pitch is hooked deep but foul down the left field line. 0-1 the count. Garcia, Crawford, and Schwarber due up here against Giolito. And the 0-1. That's outside. Phillies offense, over the last 16 games, they have had less than 10 hits in all 16. 9 or less. The 1-1 breaking ball that stays up and in. One more, if they don't get to double figures today, that would match the longest such streak in club history for not running into a 10-hit game somewhere. The 2-1 and a swing and a miss. 2-2 the count. They're hitting 195 over that stretch. They are scoring 3.1 runs per game over that 16-game stretch, yet they have a 100-win pace over that stretch. As the pitch is swung on and popped up. First base line coming down the line is France. He's calling. He'll make the catch. The first baseman puts it away for the first out. Yeah, they're 10-6 in those 16 games.
Pitching's just been phenomenal. The runs per game stat is astonishing right now. Last year they ended the year at 4.8 runs per game. 24, 4.84 per game. And in 23, they were at 4.91 per game.
Well, they come into today at 3.87 overall for the year. Here's Crawford. He shows bunt, takes the pitch, and now we're going to get an ABS challenge. It was called a ball.
Catcher is challenging the pitch of ball.
And I think he might be right. He is. It's a strike.
Call is overturned. It's a strike. Sandy has 2 challenges remaining.
Vic with a much cleaner microphone tonight than he had last night. Here's the windup and the 0-1. Crawford swings, hits it in the air to left. Straight away, not too deep. Gavin Sheets waiting on it, reaches up, makes the catch. 2 gone. Phillies have gone 13 straight games, scoring 4 runs or less. By the way, actually, if you want to stretch it out a little bit further, over the last 20 games, only once have they gotten to double figures in hits. And that was the extra inning game in Pittsburgh. There's a check swing, and Schwarber went around, says the third base ump. 0-1 the count.
And what did they get to, even in the extra innings?
I think it was 11 hits.
11 or 12.
0-1. In tight. 1-1.
Well, I tell you, the numbers show a lot about the offense right now, really struggling. But again, as long as they keep winning, I just think at some point it's got to be a bottom line to it.
1-1. And Schwarber takes a look at a strike. Steps out of the box. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Schwarber singled to right center his first time up. Giolito into his windup. And here's the 1-2. Swung on, hit in the air, left field. Playable for Sheets, who circles behind it, makes the catch, and it's another 1-2-3 inning. And for Lucas Giolito, we'll go to the 4th on this Thursday afternoon. Phil's nothing and the Padres nothing.
Hey, it's John Crook. When the game is on the line, you need a team that doesn't fold under the pressure. That's why I like Thompson Toyota, BMW, Lexus. You'll find them in Doylestown and Willow Grove. These guys have been delivering game winners for over 55 years. And with Thompson service, courtesy pickup and delivery, loaner cars, and a wash with every visit, they make sure you're always ready for the next inning of life. Drive the lineup that always delivers. Check them out at 1-800-THOMPSON.com.
Joe Giglio here for Pella. When it comes to new windows and doors, the product matters, but installation makes the difference. With Pella Windows and Doors, every installation is handled by a Pella expert installer with precise measurements and expert craftsmanship that helps protect your home from drafts, leaks, and the elements for better energy efficiency and peace of mind. Right now, enjoy 40% off installation or choose 60 months, 0% APR. Call 877-98-PELLA to schedule your free in-home consultation today or at PellaPhilly.com.
Can you hear that? It's the gentle waves meeting the sugar white sand in St. Pete Clearwater. And if you listen closely, you'll hear the wows from world-renowned museums, the mms from Michelin-recognized restaurants, and the ahs that come with record-breaking sunshine. Plan your trip to St. Pete Clearwater, the official Florida beaches of Philadelphia Phillies, and call it your best hit of the season. Start planning at visitspc.com.
It is gone!
You have one goal. Be there on Tuesday, June 16th at 6:40 when the Phils face the Marlins and all fans score a State Farm Phillies soccer scarf. Snag tickets now at Phillies.com.
The RAV 4th inning is presented by Toyota. Check out Toyota.com to get your new 2026 RAV4 today. Toyota, let's go Phils. No score. We go to the 4th. Here's Kevin Stocker.
Thanks, Scott. It'll be Gavin Sheets to lead off the 4th inning here, top of the 4th. First pitch that he sees from Zach Wheeler is outside for a ball. Looking at Wheels so far, all of the outs other than a strikeout, he's got 4 strikeouts, a couple walks. All the rest have been fly balls. All of them are in the air. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. There was a line drive mixed in there by Freddie Fermin. Other than that, a couple of pop-ups, flies out to a couple of fly-outs to Garcia and Wright. 1-1 count. The pitch. This ball's hit hard out to center field. Over goes Crawford to the gap in left center. Makes the catch. That's another fly out. 1 out.
By the way, we got an answer from our research department.
Oh, I can't wait to hear it. Manny Machado is going to step in.
Fewest combined runs between two teams in a season series of at least 6 games.
Okay.
The number is 22.
Well, that's what these guys have.
They're at 23 right now.
23.
Right?
First pitch from Zach is a strike outside corner.
This is all time in the history of Major League Baseball. It was the Brewers and Dodgers in 2011.
22.
They managed scoring 22 runs combined over 6 games.
0-1. Big swing and a miss by Machado, down 0-2.
There hasn't been anybody at 23. There's a few 24s. The Phillies actually are on that list in 2024. They and the Brewers combined for only 26 runs.
The 0-2 pitch, strike 3 called. Machado again strikes out for the second time, looking on a fastball down and away. 5th strikeout.
I mean, the way this game has started, you could easily see it ending up 1-0.
Oh, totally.
And your total
Keep
would
that
be
list.
Your total would be 24.
Oh my gosh. Ty France, first baseman for the Padres, will step in from the right side. He walked. Back in the 2nd inning. First pitch he sees, a breaking ball outside. They check on a check swing. He didn't go. Score here is 0-0. Top of the 4th inning. Wheeler, 2 outs, working out of the windup. He rocks and fires. Big swing and a miss. Just threw it right by France. Wheeler right now, 9 pitches in the first, 23 pitches in the second, and 11 in the third. The 1-1 inside fastball, swing and a miss. Count runs 1-2.
I mean, either that ball is moving a considerable amount or they're just swinging at everything.
And it's very bright today. I got to believe some of that plays into it as well. 2 outs, 1-2 pitch. Up and out, that's a ball. 2-2. Outfield, Crawford shaded the other way a little bit, straight up in the infield against Ty France. Wheeler's 2-2. The pitch, big sweeper away. Zach Wheeler a little frustrated with that pitch, knew that it was totally a waste, so the count's going to run full. 2 outs, top of the 4th. Wheeler's at 49 pitches. The pitch, threw it right by him, strike 3. How about that? Nice job, Zach Wheeler. Just blew him away with a fastball. That's the 6th strikeout so far for Zach Wheeler as he's kind of in cruise mode. You like to see that. There is no score as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning.
The Score Bet is an official sports betting partner of your Philadelphia Phillies. Whether you're backing the Phillies money line or getting in on the latest promos in the app, the Score Bet is your home for betting baseball this season. More action, more rewards, more for you. Right now, new players can get their first bet insured up to $1,000 in bonus bets. Download the Score Bet app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
The Philadelphia sun is shining, bats are cracking, and the 2026 season is here with big expectations for this year's team. BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the Philadelphia Phillies, is ready to help Phil's Nation experience every moment like never before. With a state-of-the-art app packed with betting options and 24/7 promotions, BetMGM brings the action straight to your fingertips. Download the app and sign up today. BetMGM.com for T's and C's, 21 plus to wager, PA only. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, help's available. Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
When you get a cancer diagnosis, your world stops. But not Fox Chase Cancer Center. When the science moves quickly, we move quicker. Because cancer is all we do. From the molecular level to the human level, we stay focused on your unique cancer. Not just following the science, but discovering new paths forward. Giving you a head start on better outcomes. Learn more at foxchase.org/where you start. Because where you start matters.
While everyone is listening to the ball game on the Phillies radio network, the Engineers Labor Employer Cooperative, ELEC, is hard at work rebuilding our infrastructure. Whether it's transportation, water, or energy projects, ELEC and the operating engineers 825 are ready to get to work building our future.
No score, bottom of the 4th inning. Trey Turner will lead off. And the first pitch, he takes on the inside corner for a strike. Turner back in the first inning got on first base in a fielder's choice, and then when Harp hit a fly ball toward right field, Turner thought it was going to be in for a hit, and he ended up taking off as the next pitch is a changeup misses. He was on first, and with 1 out, he just took off thinking the ball was going to be down for a base hit, and it was caught, and he was doubled off. Count here is 1-1. The pitch, slow breaking ball for a strike on the outer half. Counts 1-2. Trey Turner, since moving to the 2 spot in the lineup, has hit .273. The 1-2, that's up high. Got 3 hits so far in this series, all singles. How about a blast here? Counts 2-2. Giolito out of his windup. Throws, swing and a miss. Up and out of the zone again. They're just burning Trey right now away with spin, and he's chasing after it. That'll be the 4th strikeout today for Lucas Giolito. Bryce Harper steps in from the left side. Flew out in the first. Came in today hitting .258. First pitch. That's up high. Hard pull in the infield against Bryce. Manny Machado is playing basically in the shortstop hole. Bogart's way up the middle as far as he can go. Straight up in the outfield. And the pitch. Fouled straight back. By the way, I want to give a quick little shout out to the Collingswood Middle School Choir. It was a great rendition of the anthem today. Very good. It was quick. It sounded great. Loved it. 1-1 pitch. That ball bounced 5 feet in front of home plate. So let's see. Giolito now has thrown a pitch 7 feet over the catcher's head, and now 7 feet in front of the catcher.
Someone's going to get one behind their back here soon.
2-1 pitch. That's inside for a ball. No score. Bottom of the 4th inning. Phils have 2 hits to this point. No hits for the Padres. Giolito working out of his windup. Gets to the top and fires. This ball's big swing by Bryce and miss.
I noticed how the first thing you said about the anthem rendition, it was quick.
Yeah. Well, that's part of being a great rendition. Not rushed, but great. 3-2 pitch. That's up high. He walks him.
Well, Giolito had walked 12 in 12 innings. He waits until the 4th inning to walk his first today.
I think it pays for the hitters to be patient, try to work that count off of him. He'll throw a lot of pitches. Brandon Marsh will step in now with Bryce Harper on first base. 1 out. Double play depth for the Padres up the middle. First pitch. That runs up high. Counts 1-0. 4 games now coming into this game. 4 games against the Padres. Brandon Marsh in those 4 games has 9 hits. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Count runs 1-1. Machado's way in on the cut at third base. Pretty straight up in the outfield. Harp takes his lead. Giolito checks him and he pitches. Runs up high again. Count runs 2-1. Alec Bohm sitting on deck. Out of a stretch. The 2-1, here it is. Swing, and that's hit hard out to right field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Bryce Harper went halfway, kind of hesitated a little bit just to make sure it was down. It's a clean base hit by Marsh. That's now 10 hits in the 5 games that he's played against the Padres. And now you'll have runners on first and second for the Phils, and Alec Bohm steps in.
Well, Bohm's had a tough time of late. A lot of rollovers, smothering balls to the shortstop, and the Padres are looking for the same thing here. Try to get a double play and get out of this.
Giolito working quickly here to Alec. The pitch. A curveball on the outside, taken for a strike. He's getting the ball back from Fermina's catcher, getting right on the mound and just wants to go quick. It's so tough to slow these quick pitchers down. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Way out in front is Alec Bohm. Counts 0-2. No score. Harp's on second. Brandon Marsh on first. Giolito sets at the belt, kicks and fires. And that ball's taken for a strike, and Bohm wants to challenge.
Challenging the call of strike.
Not sure he's going to win this one. It was an off-speed pitch that just stayed up in the zone on the inner half. And that's a strike. That's strike 3. So he loses that challenge.
Confirmed. Strike. Philadelphia has 1 challenge remaining.
So that means the Phillies now have 1 challenge left. Not a great at-bat there by Alec. So leave it up to Bryson Stott. Bryson had a base hit in the 2nd inning. Came in today hitting .215 on the year. Has 6 home runs to his name. He will get the pull treatment in the infield as well. Harp on second, Marsh on first. 2 outs. First pitch. Ball bounces in there. Fermin picks it. I saw a college video highlight of Bryson Stott the other day. Just popped up on my feed of some sort. He's listed at 6'3" in college.
Okay.
He's 6 foot now. The 1-0. He checks his swing, but it's a called strike by Carapazza. Counts 1-1.
Well, you lose a little over time as you age, right? You get a little shorter.
You do. Half an inch a day, apparently. 1-1 count. This ball's hit high in the air to the third base side. Machado's going to give it a look over to the tarp, but the ball runs into the stands about 3 rows deep. Yeah, for those that missed that conversation, the ABS system this year, they measured all the players from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Everybody got measured. Bryson Stott lost 3 inches from his playing days. But in that same time, the reason they use that time is because apparently you lose a half an inch a day in height.
From the morning to the afternoon.
From the morning.
Not every day over and over again, because then you would get really, really...
Well, you stretch out, I guess, when you sleep somehow. 1-2, 2 runners on. The pitch, that ball's hit off the hands the other way. It's going to creep through. It does get through as Harp is on the race home, and he will get in standing up. And that will be the first run of the game, and the Phils jump up 1-0. And that ball was hit at 62.5 miles an hour the other way off his hands, but Machado playing in on the grass just had to watch it go by. That's a beautiful thing. RBI by Bryson Stott. Marsh will move up to second. I'll bring up JT Realmuto. JT struck out back in the second inning. Brandy Marsh, and this will bring out a visit. This will be Ben Fritz, the acting pitching coach for this series. So they go out there and have a little conversation with Lucas Giolito. The whole infield now is going to come in and hear what he has to say.
Well, on that play, they've got Bogart so far up the middle against Stott, who, again, generally is pulling balls at a pretty good rate this year. And works out for him that he was fooled, right? To hit it the other way. And
no kidding.
Not hit it very hard. Harper, by the way, was also getting a huge secondary lead. It almost looked like he was going to try to take the bag. But he was getting a massive secondary lead, so it was really easy for him to score given how slowly that was hit.
Giolito back up on the hill. Out of the stretch to JT. The pitch. That misses high. Count runs 1-0. JT had a big hit yesterday, big home run. He interviewed him after the game, said he's feeling good in the box. 1-0 pitch. Swing and hit hard toward Machado at third. Goes to his left, sucks it up, and flips it to second for the last out of the inning. It was hit hard. Good contact by JT, but nice play by Manny Machado. Phils jump up. It's 1-0 at this point as we head to the top of the 5th inning.
Ever tried pork tenderloin on the grill? Yeah, it's a game changer. This summer, surprise everyone at the cookout with Hatfield marinated pork tenderloins. Juicy, flavor-packed, and made for the grill. It's the easy way to bring something new to the table. No prep, just great taste every time. From first flip to last bite, Hatfield makes grilling simple. Find recipes and a store near you at simplyhatfield.com. Hatfield, good call. Freddy's is where all your family favorites are made fresh all day, every day. We're talking sizzling steak burgers grilled to order, crispy shoestring fries, creamy frozen custard churned fresh daily. And with Freddy's famous friendly service, every visit is a treat. Order today on the Freddy's app, online at freddys.com, or visit a Freddy's location near you.
Hi, it's Scott Fransky. Philadelphia weather is relentless. The ice, the snow, the summer humidity. Your home's exterior can take a beating. What if your siding was made to stand strong through it all? Hardy fiber cement siding is engineered for our climate. It resists cracking in the freezing cold and won't swell in the summer heat. You get the timeless beauty of wood with lasting protection and low maintenance. Your home deserves the #1 brand of siding in North America. Learn more at jameshardy.com. That's jameshardy.com.
Your local Chevy dealers are making a big difference in the lives of youth baseball players and their communities through the Chevy Youth Baseball Program. The Phillies salute Burke Motor Group and Cape May Courthouse for their support of South Jersey Ospreys softball.
Before we start the top of the 5th inning, let's take 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves. You're listening to the Philadelphia Phillies Radio Network. Score is 1-0 here. Phil's just jumped up on the Padres in the 4th inning. Zach Wheeler will head back out there. Jackson Merrill leads off for the Padres. Top of the 5th inning. In comes Alec Bohm right at the cut of the grass. First pitch to Merrill. He takes that up high for a ball. Zach Wheeler so far has 14 swing and misses on the day. It's rolling pretty hot. 7 of those on his slider. All of that movement. The 1-0. That ball's hit up in the air to the third base side. Alec Bohm gives it a look, but it goes into the stands. He has 8 of the called strikes on the slider are swing and misses. Very effective pitch for him right now. Merrill struck out back in the 2nd. This ball's hit high in the air to right field. It is up there. Garcia's under it, fighting the sun. Kind of twists his body a little bit. And he makes the catch. 1 out.
Looks like a pretty good adventure out there for the fielders trying to track the balls in these sunny skies.
It really does. Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, hitting .236 coming into this game. He popped out back in the 2nd inning, right-handed, straight up in the infield. Wheeler's pitch, that runs inside for a ball. Top of the 5th, 1-0. Phils are on top. Phils have 4 hits. No hits for the Padres to this point. Zach Wheeler winds and fires. Ball 2. By the way, that was another pop out. So other than a strikeout, all the strikeouts, which he has 6 of them, he has 1 walk. All the rest have been in the air. 2-0 pitch to Bogaerts. There's a sweeper in there for a strike. Counts 2-1. Bogaerts ready to go. The pitch fouled straight back. Wheeler at 57 pitches. I don't think he looks like he's out of whack to me today.
No, I would agree.
On deck, Miguel Andujar. Pitch to Bogaerts, swing and a miss. Got him on an inside splitter. That splitter has just been nasty. The batting average against the splitter for Wheeler this year is $120 on that pitch. Been so effective.
Although if he is out of whack, or if he was out of whack, I have a feeling the Padres can kind of mask any problems some of your pitchers might have.
They're doubly out of whack? Yeah. Is that what you're saying offensively?
They're not in a good way right now.
Oh. First pitch to Andujar is, there you go, a check swing, an awkward swing, strike. Counts 0-1. Wheeler in his windup, working quickly. The pitch fouled straight back, and again he's head of the count. 0-2. That has to be, especially for these hitters that have been struggling mightily. The Padres, you get down against Zach Wheeler 0-2. I mean, good luck. See what he can do here. 2 outs. 0-2 pitch. Misses away. Chase percentage this year for Zach Wheeler, 36.9%. Highest of his career. Major League Baseball average is only 28%, so he's way above that. 1-2 pitch. Outside for ball 2. Count runs 2-2.
He's done all right there. A couple of those sweepers when he's backdooring it or kind of front-dooring it. Some of these right-handers has been okay, but when he's trying to get it off the plate away, he seems to be really missing.
2-2 pitch. Fastball that misses away as well. Count runs full now. 3 straight balls by Zach Wheeler. 1-0. Phil's on top. Top of the 5th inning. 2 outs. Miguel Andujar in there. 3-2 delivery. Hits it off the nub of the bat, right up the tip of it. It stays fair, just barely. Bryce goes over, makes the play right on the other side of the first base bag, steps on it. No harm, no foul. And that's the first ground ball out for Zach Wheeler. That away, get your infielders involved a little bit. Head to the bottom of the 5th. Phil's up 1-0.
Why does the house still feel humid? The AC's running.
The house feels heavy and sticky, and no matter how much I adjust the thermostat, I'm still uncomfortable.
That's the difference between temperature and humidity. Carrier systems with ideal humidity technology can continue controlling humidity, even without a direct call for cooling, helping your home feel cooler, drier, and more comfortable.
And the affordable monthly payments make it easier than we expected.
Affordable payment options available now. Visit nopaycarrier.com. Carrier. Turn to the experts.
Philly, Burlington loves helping you score deals just as much as we love watching the Phils score all season long. And your deals just went pro. Burlington's now an official partner of the Phillies. A perfect partnership since we're sliding close to your home with over 40 store locations in the Philadelphia area. And if you haven't been to Burlington lately, we got a glow up. We're way better than you remember. Hope that rings your bell. Burlington. Deals, brands, wow.
We have good news. Auto theft is down in Philadelphia. Big thanks to the crime fighters in the city, across the state, and you. Keep it up. Lock your car, take your keys every time. It's common sense, but not always common practice. Also, please don't sit in your car and text. That makes you an easy target. Just get in and go. Let's keep the good thing going. We're working together to stop the steal. Brought to you by the Pennsylvania Auto Theft Prevention Authority. Go Phils.
In the Game of Life scratch-off from the PA Lottery, every move matters. Pick your path and you could land on one of 5 top prizes of $1 million. Ready to take a spin? Play today. Players must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. The Game of Life is a trademark of Hasbro.
Now, the Phillies Baseball Academy invites kids ages 6 to 14 to participate in a unique camp experience that offers professional coaching and skill development. Campers will receive an official Baseball Academy uniform, special instruction from Phillies players and coaches, and a trip to CBP. For more information, visit www.philliescamps.com. Dolis Garcia will lead off the bottom of the 5th inning. He steps in against Giolito. Out of the windup, the first pitch. Off-speed pitch misses down low. Bottom of the 5th inning, 1-0. Phil's on top. Garcia flew out in the 3rd. Takes his timeout, as he usually does. Showing some signs of kind of pulling out of this slump that he's been in. The 1-0 takes it for ball 2. I looked at his exit velocities just on the last couple of games. It's encouraging. 109, 108, 98. 2-0 pitch. Takes it for a strike. He had one at 106.4. This is over the last 2 games, so it's a good sign on the adjustments that he's making. Giolito, he delivers. Fastball outside corner, taken for another strike. Count runs 2-2. Playing hard pull against him in the infield. And the pitch. Fouled straight back.
Well, he was so late on fastballs there for a while that he was basically just an automatic out, and 50% of the time he was a strikeout. Just nothing happening offensively for him, so they've tried to get him a little quicker and more direct to the ball.
2-2 pitch, off speed, hammered. This ball has a chance. Get up, ball, get up, and it's out of here. Just like that, to left field, high fly ball. Garcia takes his stroll. It's been a minute. And that ball, another one as the Phils jump up. Now 2-0, and he hammers this ball. That one's at 109 miles an hour, 429 feet. And that would be his 5th home run this season.
His first since May the 6th against the Athletics.
Wow. Good for him.
And boy, did he know it. He instead of a bat flip, it was kind of a bat throw. He chucked it out in front of the plate.
First pitch by Crawford. That's a line drive to right field. That's a base hit. Crawford's taking a hard turn. He's going to test him as Johnson comes up for the throw. Crawford slides in head first, safe. Beats the throw by a step. Good aggressive base running by Justin Crawford. That entire play by Justin hits that to right field. It's right in front of him. He doesn't need anybody to tell him. And that only happens because he gets out of the box hard. And I think that might be it for Lucas Giolito. As his manager now is going to come out. He's going to go to the bullpen, I believe.
Yeah, they've had Yuki Matsui getting loose. And with Schwarber due up.
Yeah.
Might have been coming out of this game either way against Schwarber, but as it stands, now down 2-0. They'll make the change.
Well, this pitching change brought to you by Pennington Grass Seed, official partner of the Phillies grounds crew. We'll tell you about that new pitcher when we come back. You're listening to the Phillies Radio Network.
Ever tried pork tenderloin on the grill? Yeah, it's a game changer. This summer, surprise everyone at the cookout with Hatfield marinated pork tenderloins. Juicy, flavor-packed, and made for the grill. It's the easy way to bring something new to the table. No prep, just great taste every time. From first flip to last bite, Hatfield makes grilling simple. Find recipes and a store near you at simplyhatfield.com. Hatfield, good call.
The Score Bet is an official sports betting partner of your Philadelphia Phillies. Whether you're backing the Phillies money line or getting in on the latest promos in the app, the Score Bet is your home for betting baseball this season. More action, more rewards, more for you. Right now, new players can get their first bet insured up to $1,000 in bonus bets. Download the Score Bet app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
From Westchester to Doylestown, from Drexel Hill to Lansdale to Philly, we all look out for each other, stepping up to keep our communities going strong. And at Independence Blue Cross, we're here to keep you going strong. We've been deeply rooted in our communities for more than 85 years, and that connection to members has earned us our spot as the #1 health insurer in the region. So while you look out for your neighbors, know IBX is always looking out for you. Learn more at IBX.com.
Well, the new Padre pitcher will be Yuki Matsui. How about the ERA? .57. This will be the 10th appearance for him. 15 2/3 innings pitched. He's given up 7 hits. He will face Kyle Schwarber. Kyle Schwarber today had a base hit back in the first. Flew out in the third. Runner on second base. That's Justin Crawford. There's nobody out, so he steps off.
Nobody out in the 5th inning, and the Phillies already with 6 hits. Look out.
They're up 2-0. So he checks the runner. And the first pitch to Kyle. That's a fastball away for a ball. Matsui is notorious for using the entire pitch clock. He will sometimes sit on that thing until it gets down to half a second. Schwarber, he's ready at the plate. Checks the runner at second base. And the pitch. And that's low. Ball 2. Playing pull in the infield against Kyle Schwarber. Straight up and deep in the outfield are the Padres. Bogarts paying a little attention to Justin Crawford. Matsui is his 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider at 85 miles an hour. Kyle way out in front. Matsui working out of the stretch. Hangs at the belt. This time he stays locked in. He's going to do an inside move just to probably get another sign. 2-0, bottom of the 5th inning. Phils have 6 hits, no hits for the Padres. Justin creeping off of second base. Pitch to Schwarber. That's way outside and in the dirt. Nice job by Fermin to block it. Count goes 3-1. Trey Turner on deck. We've already seen in this series an intentional walk a couple times of Schwarber to get to Turner. I think they're just being very careful here against Kyle Schwarber on how they want to pitch him. And now Kyle's found himself into a hitter's count. Here we go. 3-1. Kyle's ready. Matsui. The pitch. Changeup. Misses. And that's ball 4. Must have been high. So Kyle will head on down to first base. And that'll bring up Trey Turner. Turner this year, first pitch swinging. He swings a lot first pitch, but he's 14 for 37. That's a 378 average. And he's just been so aggressive on that first pitch. If you're a base runner, you got to make sure that you are ready to go. Nobody out, bottom of the 5th. 2 runners on. That's Crawford at second, Schwarber at first. They're going to play a little pull in the infield against Turner. Matsui out of the stretch. The pitch. And he takes an outside fastball for a strike. Or excuse me, a splitter. It's funny because Turner will take that and shake his head like he's upset. And it's a good ball to take. You don't want to swing at that split. 0-1 count. Matsui, he fires. Swing and a miss right over the top of another splitter. Count is quickly 0-2.
Yeah, and those are two different kinds of splits. Basically, one is just kind of a get me over for a strike. That one is meant to dive down below the zone and get some chase.
Yeah, it wasn't even close to a strike, was it?
Nope.
0-2, 2 runners on. Turner. Pitch. And he takes. That's the third splitter for a ball in a row. That one, again, trying the same pitch down below the zone. Try to get something up off of him. Bottom of the 5th. Checks the runner at second. Matsui gets a look and he fires. Fastball fouled off. Tried to sneak it by him. Matsui this year, the ERA is at .57, has not given up a home run yet this year. Does have 8 walks. The pitch to Turner. Swing popped up down the first baseline. It will float out of play. Do it again. Bryce Harper stands on deck. Matsui, I think, is smart enough. I mean, he's got a head here. He's not going to want to get too deep in the count with Bryce on deck. 1-2. And the pitch. There's a ground ball towards short. Bogarts gets it on the big hop, flips to second. That's all they're going to get, as Justin Crawford does get to third, and Trey now will be at first. That's the first out of the inning. A lot can happen when you put the ball in play. So now it's first and third. 1 out, bottom of the 5th. Defensively, the Padres will have to make a decision with how they're going to play this in the infield. Bryce Harper is stepping in.
It looks like they're going to give their middle infield a shot at a double play, which Harper is the team leader in that.
Yeah.
But
something in the dirt. Maybe he can throw that split in the dirt and Trey can get himself to second. So Matsui now with 1 out here, bottom of the 5th inning. He will check Trey at first. First pitch to Harp. That runs way inside. Almost got him. That's a ball.
Almost with a little bit of a pseudo slide step. But you got the right guys on if you want to put on a play and get some people running.
Turner at first. Pretty good lead over there. Crawford at third. Pitch to Harp. He takes that. Outside corner for a strike. Count runs 1-1. 2-0. Bottom of the 5th inning. 1-1 count to Bryce Harper. Dustin Crawford on third base. Trey Turner always a threat to run at first base. Matsui sets the 1-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play foul. Count runs 1-2. Harp flew out in the first inning, walked in the fourth, and scored. Fake pick to first. He gets back just fine. Bogart's playing way up the middle. He's the shortstop. So there's a big hole again over between third and short. So he's set and he fires. Changeup, got him. Got him with the splitter. Something off speed at 84. Bryce knew it. That's a strikeout. And I don't know if he was sitting on a fastball. The ball was up in the zone. Bryce just could not pull the trigger on it. That's a big strikeout there for Matsui. Now you got 2 outs. Runners on first and third. Now bring up Brandon Marsh. See if Brandon can stay hot here. A little 2-out hitting would be nice. Had a base hit back in the 4th inning. Machado in on the grass at third base. Turner at first, takes his lead. Crawford at third. First pitch, he takes it in there for a strike. Boy, Matsui is so deliberate on how he goes about his business. He's in absolutely no rush on the mound. Gets his sign. Brandon, ready. Hands by the ear. Matsui checks both runners, and he's going to pick to first base, and he throws it away. It gets past the first baseman, goes down the right field line a little ways. Trey is on the horse, and he's going to get to third as Crawford scores easily. Boy, what a big break for the Phils. And now the score will jump up 3-0. I mean, this throw from Matsui, he tried to do a little leg kick and throw, and it wasn't even close to Ty France. Had no chance of getting that. That's going to be an error on Matsui on the throw. So Trey Turner now gets all the way around to third base. Counts 0-1 on Brandon Marsh. Matsui sets. Turner getting way down the line. The 0-1. Breaking ball. Misses. 1-1 count. 2 runs on the board this inning. Both runs, the bottom of the lineup. Garcia with the home run. Crawford just scored. Turner's on third. 1-1 pitch to Brandon. Swing and a miss, way out in front. Count runs 1-2. This will be a big run here for the Phils to pick up. We were talking about all those runs that they had or haven't had in the last so many games. 1-2 pitch, and he takes it right down the middle. It's a slider at 83 miles an hour, and he turns. Brandon turns, walks back kind of dejected. Can't believe that he didn't swing the bat, but that's all right. Phil's got a couple of runs. Bottom of the 5th inning, run by Garcia, double by Crawford, and he scored on the air by Matsui. So we'll head to the top of the 6th. It'll be Scott Fransky with the Phils up 3-0.
Big color, bigger savings. Sherwin-Williams Super Sale is here. Get 40% off paints and stains June 5th through the 11th with prices starting at $30.89. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
When you tell someone what team you cheer for, do they apologize? Does your first childhood memory involve crying on a Jumbotron? Then you may be a fan of a BST or bad sports team. Luckily, when you bundle your home and auto insurance with Progressive, you're protected from things like fire damage caused by violently unplugging the TV. Or an accidental overhand left to the drywall. Visit Progressive.com today. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Covered subject to policy terms. Not available in all states or situations.
You can feel the excitement of Phillies baseball at Citizens Bank Park. The energy on the field, the passion in the stands, and the heartbeat of a city that moves with each pitch. At Citizens, we're more than just the official bank of the Phillies. We're fans, too, cheering every hit, celebrating every win. And when big moments arise, we're made to lead the rally. Citizens, the official bank of the Phillies.
Save this date. Kids 14 and under will receive a Toyota Johan Duran Card Show bottle on Sunday, June 7th at 1:35 when the Phils host the White Sox. Grab tickets today at PHILLIES.com.
Capital One All-Star Village is the ultimate baseball fan experience you don't want to miss. Saturday, July 11th through Tuesday, July 14th, head to Pennsylvania Convention Center for live entertainment, interactive games, MLB legends, and more. Get tickets today at allstargame.com.
A little more breathing room for Zach Wheeler as he goes to the mound in the 6th. 3-0 the score. Phillies lead it, and Fermin squares to bunt. And the first pitch is up high, a fastball, 1-0 the count. Wheeler enters the inning with 64 pitches thrown. He has yet to allow a hit. He's permitted one base runner. It was a walk to tie France in the second, 1-0. And he swings and fouls it back. Fermin, one of those to hit the ball hard today. There haven't been many. A lot of pop-ups, lazy fly balls, strikeouts, 7 of them. But Fermin lined one hard to left that was caught by Marsh. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball down and away. 2 balls and a strike. Wheeler rocking side to side, toes the rubber from the first base edge, and the 2-1, a swing and a miss, and a good sweeper. And the count 2-2 on Freddie Fermin. The windup, the 2-2 pitch, fouled away. Fermin with his line out, 0 for his last 27 at the plate. That is struggling. The 2-2 swung on, hit in the air, left field, coming in and towards the line. Long run for Marsh, but he's going to get there. And he makes the catch on that soft pop-up for the first out. After this one, the Phillies welcome the White Sox to town for the weekend. 6:40 tomorrow night, 4 o'clock on Saturday, 1:30 on Sunday. Luzardo, Painter, and Nola scheduled to start for the Phillies in that series. And the weather should be nice. Preview brought to you by Visit St. Pete Clearwater. Summertime weather this weekend. Touching the low 90s, sunny skies, most of it anyway, as the first pitch is fouled down the first base line by Johnson. Just the same kind of sunny skies you'd find when you visit St. Pete Clearwater. 0-1. Johnson struck out his first time up. The pitch. It's up high. One ball, one strike. Wheeler, the windup. Here's the pitch. Swung on, a little bloop. Left field. Turner going out, reaching, can't get it. It's a base hit. And Johnson with the first hit of the game for the Padres. Here in the 6th inning with 1 out.
Nice ovation by the crowd. They knew what was going on.
Twice in his career, Wheeler has carried no-hitter bids into the 8th inning, losing after 7 1/3 each time. Last time it happened was to the White Sox, actually, back in 2024. And here's a ground ball, double play ball to third. Bohm's got it to second, 1 on to first, and just like that, the inning comes to a close. So the Padres get their first hit, but double play erases that. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Phillies up 3-0.
It's game time, and you're heading to Citizens Bank Park to catch your Fightin' Phils. But you want the great taste of a Campos cheesesteak. That's easy. Make sure you visit Campos on Ashburn Alley. Whether you want a traditional cheesesteak or kick it up a notch with their signature sandwich, the Heater, you can get the same award-winning steaks that you'll find at their 214 Market Street location in Old City. For the best cheesesteak in Philly, visit Campos in Ashburn Alley. Campos at 214 Market Street and CamposDeli.com. Philadelphia's cheesesteak since 1947.
Phillies fans know what it means to play with heart. Merck, Women, Heart, and the Phillies are teaming up for Playing with Heart, a national education program to raise awareness about bad cholesterol and the risks of heart attack or stroke. Join Phillies legends Charlie Manuel and Jimmy Rollins as they step up to the plate to join this important conversation. They gave their all on the field. Now they're helping to raise awareness about the risks of high bad cholesterol. Learn more about Playing with Heart and how important it is to talk to your doctor about your bad cholesterol. Visit playingwithheart.com for more information.
When you decide to sell your home, don't settle for a good agent. Go for a great one. Go for a Weichert agent. A Weichert agent looks at you as a partner, not a transaction, and will work day and night to get you the results you're looking for. And your Weichert agent is backed by the Weichert brand. With over 50 years of experience, Weichert agents have guided thousands of buyers and sellers through every facet of home ownership. Don't settle for good. Go for great. Work with a Weichert agent. Each Weichert franchised office is independently owned and operated.
At PGW, delivering clean, reliable natural gas to Philadelphia homes and businesses safely is our top priority. If you smell gas, call 215-235-1212. PGW, fueling the future.
Your Citizen Stats leader, Shohei Ohtani, lowered his ERA last night to .74 with 6 scoreless innings while reaching base at the same time 5 times in a 7-0 win over Arizona. This happened in the past only 3 other times in history. Can you believe that Ohtani is the only one out of the four of them, to not throw a shutout? Mel Stoudemire did it in '64, Mel Parnell in '51, and Eller in 1920. Citizens, the official bank of the Phillies. He's terrible. He didn't even throw a shutout.
Yeah, really. What's the big deal? Here's Alec Boehm to lead off for the Phillies against a new pitcher for the Padres, Ron Marinaccio. And the first pitch is up and in for ball 1. Yeah, Ohtani is 6-2 on the mound. 10 starts, 61 innings. Still not yet enough innings to qualify for the ERA title. 1-0 pitch, fouled back over the screen. He has permitted in the neighborhood of 50 base runners. Hits, walks, a couple of hit batsmen. Here's the 1-1. And it's a breaking ball, misses inside. He's already got 66 hits and 42 walks. So he's been on base over 100 times already.
He just reached 300 batting average. He's at 300 now.
2-1. Boehm swings and fouls it and lost the helmet. Boehm's struggles continuing again today. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Two balls, 2 strikes in the pitch. Breaking ball is low. And how soon will it be that the drum beat starts again to shake up the right-handed hitters in the lineup and bring Adolis Garcia back closer to the middle?
Right. Oh, it's probably starting to bang.
3-2. And a swing and a liner into left. That's a base hit. Hooked the breaking ball past Bogaerts. And there's a leadoff single for Alec Boehm. They're kind of desperate for some of these right-handed bats to fill in the gaps, if you will, between the Schwarber, Harper, Marsh. And they just haven't found anyone to do it consistently yet.
No.
Here's Bryson Stott, who's 2 for 2 today. The pitch. And that's in there for a called strike. He's got more hits today than he had the entire road trip out west. One of them hit 62 miles an hour on the ground the other way. Kind of an accident, but a happy one at that as he drove in a run. And here he fouls one away to the left side. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, and that's up high. Hit up. We got a balk called.
Okay.
First base umpire Nick Lentz has called a balk on Ron Marinaccio.
Take it.
Marinaccio, who wears the number 97.
Oh, yeah, totally a balk.
The pitch. And a high bounder to the right side. This will move that runner over as France gloves it, flips to the pitcher. And down to third goes Bohm.
Yeah, I mean, you have to, as a pitcher, now he's very widgety on the mound. And
I hear you.
Yeah. Anyway, but he comes set and he takes a minute, so he's kind of wiggling around a little bit. You still have to come completely, just quickly stop before you can go, and he never did on that play. And once you're out there doing that, a lot of times the pitchers will tell the umpires, this is how I come set. I move a lot, but I will come set. So they're watching for it.
Padres are going to play the infield in against JT Realmuto and a runner at third base. First pitch, swing and a miss. Did your wife get on you for the term widgety?
Oh, I hadn't seen her in like, a week and a half. And everything was great.
First thing?
No. I didn't even think anything of it. And it got real quiet, and we're kind of just getting ready to go to bed. Hey, I said something.
0-1. Ground ball foul, third base side.
I literally, out of the blue, said something about, I don't even remember what it was about. Like, I'm going to wear this tomorrow. And she's like, oh, is that because it's widgety? That's what she said.
She was waiting for the time to bring it up.
Just so you know, it is an actual thing. There was quite a few messages I got this morning.
Widgety?
Widgety is, yes. Now, granted...
That's not just something you sell, right? Sell widgets?
Well, no. I mean, if you're... No. If you're wiggly and you're fidgety...
That makes you widgety? 0-2, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Sweeping, breaking ball. But is it a real word?
It is.
It's not a real word.
It is. So we got a message today from out in Arizona. A guy said the Wallapai Indians out there actually use the word widgety to refer to a ghost. That is not how I use the word.
Okay, but is it a word in English?
Yeah, widgety. And it's also, I think, larva.
Well, according to Murph's AI, it is a recognized, albeit informal word.
Okay, what else do you want?
Here is Adolis Garcia. It's called strike. I just want to know, would an English teacher tell me it's an actual word?
I just want you to recognize it.
Just because you make up a word doesn't make it a word.
I'm not making it up.
0-1 the count. The pitch. Swing and a foul. As it's 0-2.
There'll be a time in the next 2 weeks when you're at some point with your family, you're going to use that word.
Well, I know, but I have little kids. They're always widgety.
Exactly.
0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, got him looking. Fastball on the outside corner. And after the leadoff single, nothing more against Marinaccio. Moving along to the 7th here in South Philly. Phillies lead it 3-0.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious with multiple engine options and impressive towing. While Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability, making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
What if you could have the most reliable fiber-powered Wi-Fi at the same price for 5 years? During the Xfinity Summer Savings Event, now through June 15th, new customers can get our best price on gig Wi-Fi. Just $50 a month for 5 years. No annual contracts, no hidden fees. Plus, get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi. Lock in your price and unlock the possibilities. Get it now at Xfinity.com. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto-pay with stored bank account. Taxes and fees. Extra speeds vary. Use of fiber coaxial cable.
The Score Bet is an official sports betting partner of your Philadelphia Phillies. Whether you're backing the Phillies money line or getting in on the latest promos in the app, the Score Bet is your home for betting baseball this season. More action, more rewards, more for you. Right now, new players can get their first bet insured up to $1,000 in bonus bets. Download the Score Bet app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Catch the action at Citizens Bank Park when the Phillies face the Marlins on Monday, June 15th and Tuesday, June 16th, both at 6:40, and Wednesday, June 17th at 1:05. Reel in tickets now at Phillies.com.
Independence Blue Cross Player Spotlight. How about down in Reading? Dante Nori was 3 for 6 RBI, 2 runs, stolen base yesterday. Among Eastern League leaders, when it comes to hitting, is ranked in the top 2 or 3 in almost every single category. This is brought to you by Independence Blue Cross. Learn more at IBX.com.
First pitch here in the 7th inning, a cutter that misses to Gavin Sheets. 1-0 the count. It's 3-0 here. Phillies lead it. As Zach Wheeler back to the mound. And the next pitch misses down and away. Wheeler, who has allowed 1 hit today. He's faced 1 man over the minimum. The windup and the 2-0. And that's outside. 3 balls and no strikes. And folks, just so you know, Greg Murphy and Kevin Stocker are having a long debate and battle between whose AI is right about the word widgety. As the next pitch misses outside. And that's a 4-pitch walk to Sheets to start the 7th. And that'll bring up Manny Machado.
Sometimes it's important to just get on board, people.
Sometimes it's okay to admit you're wrong.
I don't know.
Here's the first pitch to Machado, and it's a strike called on the inside.
It's the first
corner.
rule of a retired player is never admit when you're
once a player, always a player.
So true.
0-1 the count. Machado has struck out twice today against Wheeler. And a swing and a miss makes it 0-2.
And we can end with that. We can end with that word, but it does come down to how you spell it. And Murph's spelled it 4 different ways, and not the correct way yet. So,
okay.
But we'll move on from that.
No balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch, and it's swung on, hit well to left. On its way as Manny Machado turns around a fastball from Zach Wheeler. And it's a 2-run home run that's going to tighten this game here in the 7th. Machado's 11th of the year, and it's a 3-2 Phillies lead.
It's interesting. Manny Machado, who's been struggling so much, you talked about 11 home runs. In the month of May, can you believe in 28 games in May, he had 13 hits. Out of those 13, 6 were home runs. He's a little bit or a lot of it, all or nothing right now.
That'll make it a 1-run game, and it'll put us right in the wheelhouse here, so to speak, as this is the favored score of the series. Phillies 3, Padres 2. First pitch to Ty France, check swing, foul ball. Only 2 hits today for San Diego, but one of them is a 2-run homer. Wheeler with the wind in the 0-1. Swing and a miss. That hasn't prompted full-scale alarm in the Phillies bullpen. In fact, they don't look very fidgety or widgety or anything out there. The 0-2, and that's a little bit high. They look pretty relaxed, enjoying a sunny day out there in the pen
Yep.
Wind up, and the 1-2. Breaking ball down and away. It's also possible the Phillies might be operating here without Brad Keller, without Yohan Duran today, given that they've both pitched back-to-back in the series. We'll see. The 2-2 on the way. And this one's laced foul down the left field line. Splitter was up a little bit. He was able to pull it, but it was foul. Two and two the count. And the pitch. Upstairs. Phillies try to complete a season sweep against the Padres. Something that hasn't happened to the San Diego Padres by any team since 2005. And that year it was the Phillies who went 6-0 against them. 3-2 on the way. Swung on, fouled away. And we might see them start to stir out there in the pen now. There's still nobody out in the inning. The home run by Machado. France working over Wheeler here to keep the at-bat alive. And Zach with a 3-2. And it's hit off the knuckles out towards first. Harper's got it. He'll flip it to Wheeler covering. And there's one away.
Now, first up out there in the bullpen for the Phils will be Orion Kirkering.
I'll bring up Jackson Merrill. Phillies last year swept one of their season series. That was against the Rockies. They went 7-0 in that season series. The pitch to Merrill is a breaking ball down low. And in fact, only 3 times dating back as far as 1901 have the Phillies swept an entire season series against a club of 6 or more games. The pitch. That's inside. The Rockies series last year, that Padres series in 05, and the only other one was going 6-0 against the Brewers in 04. 2-0 count on Merrill. And the pitch. Grounded foul. Remember, Merrill almost homered earlier today. Hit one about 4 feet foul. Home run distance down the right field line, but it was just hooked in front of the pole. And he's got 2 lifetime homers off of Zach. Wheeler ready, the 2-1. And it's fouled back. Still got life, 96 on that fastball.
With movement. He's got some movement still.
Two balls, 2 strikes on Merrill. And Wheeler delivers. And the pitch is down low. Xander Bogaerts waiting on deck. Three and 2 as Wheeler winds up, kicks and delivers. Swung on, fouled away. Today, Merrill is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fly out to right. Another 3-2 pitch. Just missed. Up and away for ball 4. They check at third, but he didn't swing. And so that's going to go down as the 3rd walk of the day issued by Wheeler. 2nd of the inning. Xander Bogaerts coming up now. And they'll stay with Wheeler here in this 7th inning. The pitch is a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Well, that they if they are down, like, for example, if Keller is down and maybe even Duran, that sort of thing, then it's so important for him to get through this inning. If they can get through the 7th, just have the 8th and 9th to worry about, sets up much better.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Fouled back.
.98 pitches.
Bogarts quickly down to the count, 0-2. Wheeler's ready at the letters. Here's the pitch. Swing and a bounding ball to short. Turner waiting on it, gloves it. Second for 1, and that's all they're going to get. As Bogarts was going to beat that out. Throw kind of handcuffed Stott a little bit, it looked like, but they were just trying to make sure they secure that 1 out. They were never going to turn 2 there.
I don't know if I've seen this many balls in just this series, and I don't work all the home games, but right around home plate there's been a lot of high, hard hops, and that tells you that the front of the plate, the dirt and everything, is really hard. It's baking a little bit.
Well, here's Andujar against Wheeler. He throws his 100th pitch of the day. It's a breaking ball in for a strike. And this is the first time they've let Wheeler go over 100. 99 had been his previous high. 0-1 the count. 3-2 ball game. Phillies lead it. 7th inning. And a throw over to first, and back is Bogarts. Crawford shaded the opposite way against Andujar. The pitch. Breaking ball. It's in for a strike, and Andujar wants to challenge it.
Batter's challenging to call a strike.
Looks like a pretty good pitch. And it is a strike.
Cause confirmed. And there was 1 challenge remaining.
No balls, 2 strikes. Wheeler with 7 strikeouts already, trying to put away Miguel Andujar. The stretch. And the 0-2. Fouled away. This guy could easily add 6 or 8 pitches to your total in a hurry, even with 2 strikes on him.
Yep.
Wheeler's handled him today, however, 0 for 2. The 2-strike offer. Breaking ball in the dirt. And it's 1-2.
Another sweeper outside. And you mentioned it earlier. The sweepers outside have been okay, but when he misses big. So it's either a strike or it's a huge miss. There hasn't really been any in between.
1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Came back to his splitter and gets his 8th strikeout of the day. Gives up a couple of runs, but Zach Wheeler 7 strong for the Phillies here this afternoon. And as we go to the bottom of the 7th, it's the Phillies 3 and the Padres 2.
Hey, Phillies fans, Tom McCarthy here. If you're bringing your family to Citizens Bank Park this season, there's something new for the kids. The King Swings Playground is now open inside the first base gate. A Phillies-themed playground where kids can climb, slide, and play just steps from the action. My family chose King Swings for the swing set in our own backyard. We love the craftsmanship, the safety, and of course, the Phillies branded design. From backyards to ballparks, King Swings is built for play. King Swings, official playground partner of the Phils.
You can feel the excitement of Phillies baseball at Citizens Bank Park. The energy on the field, the passion in the stands, and the heartbeat of a city that moves with each pitch. At Citizens, we're more than just the official bank of the Phillies. We're fans, too, cheering every hit, celebrating every win. And when big moments arise, we're made to lead the rally. Citizens, the official bank of the Phillies.
When you get a cancer diagnosis, your world stops. But not Fox Chase Cancer Center. When the science moves quickly, we move quicker. Because cancer is all we do. From the molecular level to the human level, we stay focused on your unique cancer. Not just following the science, but discovering new paths forward, giving you a head start on better outcomes. Learn more at foxchase.org/where you start, because where you start matters.
It is gone! You have one goal. Be there on Tuesday, June 16th at 6:40 when the Phils face the Marlins and all fans score a State Farm Phillies soccer scarf. Snag tickets now at Phillies.com.
Your PGW game summary here in the bottom of the 7th inning. It's 3-2 Phils. Phillies got their runs. They got one in the 4th. They got a big home run from Adolis Garcia. That was back in the fifth inning, but they ended up scoring 3. But then all of a sudden, Zach Wheeler, who was cruising, one mistake to Manny Machado. That was a 2-run shot to make the score 3-2 here in the bottom of the 7th. PGW fueling the future.
Justin Crawford leading it off against the new left-hander for the Padres. It's Adrian Morejon, and his first pitch misses outside for ball 1. An all-star last year, Morejon, a 3.90 ERA in his 27 games this year. Next pitch, fastball. That's a little bit high, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. They play Machado in on the grass at third base. Crawford here, then Schwarber and Turner. The kick and the pitch. And it's down low. 3-0 to count. Been getting hit a little bit harder this year, has Morejon, especially by the righties. Lefties not doing a lot of damage against him. They play the outfield way around the other way against Justin. Here's the 3-0 pitch, and that one's a strike called. Crawford might even be taking another one here. 3-2 ball game. Phillies looking to add to their lead. The 3-1. And he takes, and it's down low, ball 4.
Good at bat.
See if they can put his wheels to good use. They put wheels to good use today. 7 innings, 2 runs, 2 hits. Did walk 3, struck out 8, allowed the 1 home run. Didn't allow a hit until the 6th. Here's Schwarber, runner is going. The pitch is taken high, throw to second, nowhere near in time. Gets by Bogaerts, and Crawford will get up and head to third base. And that throw from Fermin tailed away from Bogaerts. He made a little contact with it, or it hit something because it slowed up, checked up in the outfield grass. So it'll be a stolen base and an E2, the 5th error of the year for Fermin.
Catchers for the Padres came into this series second in throwing guys out. I mean, that's how good they were defensively. Fermin has just been terrible in the 2 games.
Yeah, his throws have been way
terrible.
Off. Now the pitch to Schwarber, and a swing and a miss. Infield is in for the Padres at all 4 spots. Outfield very, very deep. Schwarber today is 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. 1 ball, 1 strike. Morejon delivers. And that's up high, throw down to third. Machado's not even on the bag on a back pick attempt. Padres have already surrendered a run because their pitcher tossed an errant pickoff to first. Here's the stretch. And the 2-1. Swung on, fouled back. Two and 2 on Schwarber with Turner following next.
Kyle really needs to put this ball in play somewhere. Let the thing travel, stay on it.
Morejon with the stretch. Now the 2-2. Swing and a high bounder towards short. Crawford took a hard step, but then stops and goes back to third as Bogaerts will field and throw out Schwarber for out number 1. Let's pause for station identification. This is the Phillies Radio Network. 3-2, Phillies lead it, bottom of the 7th inning. Infield in for the Padres, and the pitch to Turner very high. Glad you're with us on this Thursday afternoon, wherever you may be. Getting an early start on the weekend, maybe? The pitch. It's up high. Stuck in traffic, maybe?
Bingo.
I would say the large majority of our listeners, that applies. 2-0, the count and the pitch. And that's a strike over the outside corner, and Trey Turner wants to challenge that call.
Challenging the call of strike.
And it is a strike.
Call is confirmed. Philadelphia is out of challenges.
Trey Turner is 1 for 8 in ABS challenges.
Now, does that tell you he doesn't quite know the strike zone?
Tells you he's in a slump.
2-1 the count. Morahone kicks and deals. And the pitch is in the same spot for strike 2. 2-2 the count.
I wish Trey would move on the plate just a quarter of a step. A little, because they're burning him outside so hard. Just get a little on the plate, a little bit more.
2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swung on, line to right. That'll be a base hit. Turner delivers a single to right. Takes a big turn at first, but will hold there as Crawford is home to score. Turner's 20th RBI, and it's a 4-2 Phillies lead.
Really good there by Trey, letting the ball travel. What a terrible pitch. And that's what Trey Turner, he has enough experience, no matter if he is struggling or not, he can still get on the mistakes. This ball just right down the middle. I mean, that was terrible.
So Turner aboard at first, and why not have him try to go as well? A 4-2 ball game. Phillies lead it. Morahone comes set. Here's the pitch. Harper a swing and a miss. 8 hits now. Getting close to 10. 4 runs now. Remember, it's 13 straight games of 4 runs or less. 0-1 the count. And Morahone will toss to first. Trey back easily. Last time the Phillies scored as many as 5 runs in a game. That was the first game of the series against the Reds. Stott hit the 2-run home run in the bottom of the 8th to give them a 5-4 lead. 0-1 the count. The runner does go. The pitch is taken high. No throw by Fermin. Did he just get that stuck in the webbing of his mitt?
He thought that he missed it. I think that he dropped it or went to the backstop. So he looked in his glove.
He's working on the webbing. He's trying to tighten the strings on the webbing right now.
Well, yeah. No, I think he just didn't catch it clean, so he wasn't quite sure. Oh, yeah.
It almost came
get a new
through the glove. 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Yet he's still using the glove.
Right? Which is begs the question, why? Does he not have another one? 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Harper swings, shoots one back off the pitcher, deflects over to the third base line, and Harper is going to reach on a base hit, and Morahone limps towards the plate, and they're going to go check on Adrian Morahone. Craig Stammen out quickly and waves for a trainer to come out as well.
Heel?
That was at 102 off the bat, right back at the pitcher.
It was kind of a double shot. Hit him on the heel and then hit him in the calf on the other leg.
Nine hits now, Stock. This is exciting.
There are so many other things about this game that are exciting.
Like?
Well, the score, the home runs, Zach Wheeler pitching.
Well, the score will be more exciting if they get another hit and another run, because it will break both of those streaks.
Here we go talking about streaks again. You and always wanting to go streaking.
Across the quad. You're my boy, Blue.
That's right.
All right, here comes Brandon Marsh. Runners on the corners, 1 out. Phillies have added a run here to make it 4-2. And the Padres defensively, well, France holding the runner at first, Machado behind the bag at third and off the line. The pitch. Marsh swings, hits a bouncer to first, loved by France coming home. The tag, he's saved. Turner slides in under the tag of Fermin. Padres will probably check it, and we'll see if video shows anything different than what Vic Carapazza saw. It'll be a fielder's choice, and it will stand as a run-scoring fielder's choice. And the Phillies have ended one of their streaks as they get to 5 runs today. It's an onslaught.
Oh, speed does kill. Nice job, Trey Turner. Great jump going on contact.
An RBI for Marsh, his 25th. And the pitch to Bohm is fouled away to the right side. Harper at second, Marsh at first. That's 13 straight games of 4 runs or less that has come to a close for the Phillies offense. 0-1 the count. Morahone kicks and deals, and the pitch is inside.
I think Bryce at some point here is going to try to steal. Wouldn't surprise me. If you're Brandon Marsh, the trail runner, you got to keep an eye on him out there.
Phillies getting another right-hander up as they start to stretch out the score a little bit. Jonathan Boland is getting loose. The 1-1. And that's down and in. 92-mile-an-hour changeup. He'll spin and look the runner back. Wandy Peralta, the last remaining lefty in the Padre pen, is warming up. Morahone, 23 pitches in this inning, still only 1 out. And the pitch. Bohm swings, pops it foul, first base side into the seats. And it's 2-2. I think you have to go back to sometime in. I think the Phillies in this stretch have had 2 3-run innings in the span of about 20 games. The pitch. And that's inside, almost hit him, goes off the mitt of Fermin. And now both runners move up. And Morahone is all over the place right now. Padres are asking for a moment as they look at the video, maybe to see if that was a foul tip. I mean, Bohm checked his swing. So both runners are in scoring position now. Are they saying it was a foul or not?
I don't know what's going on.
I think they're now saying it was a foul tip. And Don Mattingly is coming out. They didn't review anything, but maybe Carapazza was told something. But he seemingly has turned it over to a foul tip and sent the runners back.
I can't imagine. To me, it seems like it maybe it hit off of Fermin's glove, and that's what he heard. Alec can't believe it.
Well,
oh, maybe off of the handle of the bat is what they're saying, right?
Oh, is that what they're saying?
Yeah, so he did a little bit of a check. Oh, kind of started his swing, and I think they think it may have hit the knob of the bat, is what the umpires are saying.
Umpires are getting together now to discuss it as a crew. And Alec is kind of halfway back towards the dugout. And they're going to call it a foul ball. I think Alec was telling the bench, yeah, it hit something.
No, it did.
Did that get his?
It didn't get the knob.
Almost like it got his wrist and then deflected towards the end of the bat.
I don't know. Huh.
I mean, you can challenge a hit batsman. 2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. And that one is inside. And the count 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, I don't know how they don't challenge that.
Just hit it out. Make it all academic. Two on, 1 out. 3-2 the count on Alec Bohm. Morahone ready. Here's the pitch. Fouled back into the screen. Well, the foul tip is not challengeable, right? Yeah. Whether it hit him or not, that is. 3-2. I'll look back at second. The payoff pitch. Swung on line, back up the middle, a base hit. Harper's coming around third. He will come in to score. And Alec Bohm with an RBI single to center. His second hit of the day. And the Phillies now lead the Padres 6-2.
There are a couple of times as a baseball player that feels so good. And one of those times, there's 2. One of them is a doubleheader. You have a ton of hits in both games. And the other one is when you have a play like just happened, when you think you might be out, you're not really sure how it's going to go. Maybe you this and that. You get a second chance, and then you drive in some runs. Such a great feeling.
Not a great feeling for Adrian Morahone. He is going to exit here as Craig Stammen will take the ball from the left-hander and bring on a new reliever. And we'll tell you about that Padres reliever after this pitching change timeout. Back in a moment on the Phillies Radio Network.
Phillies fans know what it means to play with heart. Merck, Women, Heart, and the Phillies are teaming up for Playing with Heart, a national education program to raise awareness about bad cholesterol and the risks of heart attack or stroke. Join Phillies legends Charlie Manuel and Jimmy Rollins as they step up to the plate to join this important conversation. They gave their all on the field. Now they're helping to raise awareness about the risks of high bad cholesterol. Learn more about Playing with Heart and how important it is to talk to your doctor about your bad cholesterol. Visit playingwithheart.com for more information.
When you get a cancer diagnosis, your world stops. But not Fox Chase Cancer Center. When the science moves quickly, we move quicker. Because cancer is all we do. From the molecular level to the human level, we stay focused on your unique cancer. Not just following the science, but discovering new paths forward. Giving you a head start on better outcomes. Learn more at foxchase.org/where you start. Because where you start matters.
Chevy trucks have you covered when the road takes you from smooth sailing to Chevy Colorado will eat up some of the toughest terrains with 5 available drive modes. And Silverado and Silverado HD have the muscle to take you out for some serious. With multiple engine options and impressive towing, while Silverado EV is the perfect combo of performance and capability. Nice. Making it a snap to hitch up this electric truck and hit the road. Wherever the road leads, Chevy trucks are right there with you. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Left-hander Wandy Peralta is coming on now as the Phillies have scored 3 runs in the inning. And with a chance for more with still only 1 out and 2 men on. Stott is 2 for 3 already today. Phillies have 10 hits on the board. First time they've done that in the last 17 games. 16 in a row with 9 hits or fewer. Pitch to Stott. Swing and a miss. 0-1 the count. The stretch by Peralta. And the pitch. And that is up and in. The only player in the lineup without a hit for the Phillies is on deck, JT Realmuto. Everybody else has at least one. As the Phillies lead this 6-2. Peralta with a pitch. Stott swings, lifts it in the air to straightaway center. It's going to push Merrill back a few steps, but still shy of the track. He'll make the catch. Marsh is going to tag and go to third base. Staying put at first is Alec Bohm. And they're on the corners for Realmuto here with 2 down.
Peralta is a sinker, changeup, slider, four-seamer guy. 4 pitches. And he throws the sinker and the changeup kind of interchangeably. Pretty good changeup. He throws okay, 96 miles an hour. He can get up a little higher than that.
So here is JT against Peralta, who looks at first, now deals, and the pitch is ripped towards third. Backhand pick by Machado. Gets up, spins around, throws to first in time. Oh, man, he can pick it over there, and he sure did that time. As JT robbed of a hit by Machado. That'll end the 7th, but the Phillies with 3 runs on the board on 3 hits. There was an error and 2 left, and we're going to the 8th. Phillies lead it 6-2.
Philly summer. Windows down, music up, big soccer matches, and America's birthday. Unless your AC is cooked. Then it's just you sweating on 95, 295, or the AC Expressway. Do yourself a favor and head over to your locally owned and operated Meineke. Right now they're offering a $69.95 full synthetic oil change, free tire rotation, and a free AC check. If something's wrong, Meineke has fix it now and pay over time options. No stress, no excuses. Meineke just handles it. Meineke, doing car care right.
The life of a Philly sports fan is a wild ride. Sometimes we triumph. Sometimes we trust.
You're out! Oh!
What never changes year after year is how we get to the game. Shoulder to shoulder with our fellow fans on SEPTA. Riding to and from the game is a breeze, and paying your fare has never been easier now that SEPTA accepts contactless payment. And don't forget, fans under 12 ride free with an adult. Plan your trip to the game at SEPTA.org.
Doors are closing.
It's a Yingling thing. Watching the grill like it's the championship game. Yelling at the ref as if he can hear you. Sipping a Yingling traditional lager and feeling like the MVP. Brewing America's lager for nearly 200 years.
Stop by Plow and the Stars at 123 Chestnut Street in Philadelphia for $6 Yingling Lager pints and $8 22-ounce Yingling Lager drafts during all Phillies games. That's Plow and the Stars at 123 Chestnut Street.
MLB All-Star Week is taking over Philly, and you can get in on the fun at Capital One All-Star Village. Test your skills, grab Philly bites, and meet legends. July 11th to the 14th at the Pennsylvania Convention Center. Get tickets at allstargames.com. MLB trademarks used with permission.
Chick-fil-A, a nugget of the game, June 4th, 2013. John Mayberry Jr. hits 2 home runs in an extra inning game. In a 7-3 Phillies win over the Dodgers, the duo of long balls ties the game in the 10th and walked it off in a grand slam fashion in the 11th. He was the first player since 1987 to hit a pair of extra inning home runs.
I'm guessing not too many of those are going to happen these days, right?
They're pretty tough.
Pitch is in there for a called strike, with the extra inning rules being what they are. Yep. New pitcher for the Phillies is Orion Kerkering here in the 8th, facing Freddie Fermin. Next pitch, breaking ball, and that's all. Oof. Just off the plate, I guess. No more challenges. Probably was going to be a strike, but here's the 1-1. That's a called strike. 7 innings for Wheeler, 2 runs, 2 hits.
The batter is challenging the call of strike.
And Fermin is going to challenge the call of strike. And he's going to lose that challenge.
Call is confirmed. San Diego's out of challenges.
All right, no more ABS challenges today. We're all done. Do it the old-fashioned way and yell at an umpire. 1-2. It's a breaking ball down and away.
Do you think the umpires are like, oh, no, the challenges are out?
Yeah.
Like if they're out by the 3rd.
Now I got to hear Anderson yelling, punch a hole in that mask. 2-2. And that's a called third strike. There's out number one. I guess he'll be back tomorrow, is that right? You're not working tomorrow, right?
Well, I'm not working tomorrow, so he should be back.
All right.
Haven't heard otherwise.
All right. I never know. Sometimes I walk in the booth here, and I'm not sure who's going to be in that other seat.
Oh, hey, Stock.
Yeah. Here's Bryce Johnson. And he swings and fouls one over the screen. Johnson had a hit with one out in the sixth to record the first base hit today against Zach Wheeler. The pitch. And that's called strike two.
I offered to put our schedule up here on the board, and you were like, nah, don't worry about it. I'm like, oh, he likes the surprise.
No, it's fine. I don't mind it. I just was kind of curious. 0-2. Breaking ball down and in. I mean, the reality is I know you do one series at home each month.
Right.
That's the theory.
Correct.
Right?
It's not a theory. It's operational.
1-2. And here's another little pop-up to shallow left, and Bryce Johnson has his second bloop base hit the other way today. Well, you come into the game, you're hitting 182. You get a couple of those. You don't feel like you really scalded the ball, but you're happy to go 2 for 3, right?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Here's Tatis. And the pitch. He swings and pops up the first pitch into right center. Garcia is under it and waiting. And he's got it.
Well, go behind the scenes, Scott, with a semi-private guided tour of Citizens Bank Park before experiencing the excitement of a Phillies game. The tour includes a field visit prior to the start of the game, as well as stops in the media room, Philadelphia Insurance Club, and Cadillac Hall of Fame Club. Game ticket must be purchased separately. For more information, visit phillies.com/tours.
Here's Gavin Sheets with 2 outs, and the pitch is upstairs for ball one. The fantastic auction wrapped up. The Phillies at our flagship station, Sports Radio 94 WIP, raised over $400,000.
Man, that's so great.
Those auction items. The 1-0. It's a breaking ball down low. The top 2 items on the list. 1 inning on television, 1 inning on radio.
Really?
Yeah. Pitch is up high. And actually, it wasn't really close.
Radio took that, yeah.
No.
Whoa.
TV took that.
No. Okay.
But we outbid the Bryce Harper wiffle ball game. 3-0 pitch. And that's outside. Ball 4. $22,000. $22,010 to win the inning on radio experience.
Wow, thank you to whoever bought that.
$23,430 to do an inning on television, which was the top experience of this auction this year. Number 3 on the list was a kids' wiffle ball party at the Yard with Bryce Harper for just under $17,000.
Wow.
Caleb Cotham is going to go out and talk with Orion Kirkering for a moment here as 2 are on. And Manny Machado is coming up.
You know, wiffle ball is a whole different game. People know that. Hart might stink at wiffle ball. I mean, you never know.
I doubt it. Well, for those little kids who are on the mound and want to strike out Bryce Harper in a wiffle ball game,
yeah.
I'm sure
it
would play right into it, right?
Yep. Well, that's a lot of money. I mean, thanks to everybody. It's such a great number. Such a great cause.
Well, here's Machado, certainly one guy who can get the Padres back in this game in a hurry. After the soft single by Johnson and the walk to Sheets, 2 outs in the pitch. There's a breaking ball in for a strike. Machado made this a 1-run game an inning ago in the 7th with his 11th home run of the season. 0-1, the pitch. And that's a strike on the outside corner. And Orion Kerkering on the attack here. Gets ahead of Machado at 0-2. Time called now by the batter. Or by Vic Carapazza, he says. Kerkering at the belt, ready. At his 0-2. Breaking ball down and away. He wouldn't chase it. 6-2 ball game. Phillies about hit the Padres 10-3. The stretch. And the 1-2. Swing and a bouncer. Left side. Bohm's got it. And his throw across is in plenty of time. And the side is retired. A hit and a walk. Nothing more. 2 were left. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Phillies 6 and the Padres 2.
From Westchester to Doylestown, from Drexel Hill to Lansdale to Philly, we all look out for each other, stepping up to keep our communities going strong. And at Independence Blue Cross, we're here to keep you going strong. We've been deeply rooted in our communities for more than 85 years. And that connection to members has earned us our spot as the #1 health insurer in the region. So while you look out for your neighbors, know IBX is always looking out for you. Learn more at IBX.com.
The Philadelphia sun is shining, bats are cracking, and the 2026 season is here with big expectations for this year's team. BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of the Philadelphia Phillies, is ready to help Phil's Nation experience every moment like never before. With a state-of-the-art app packed with betting options and 24/7 promotions, BetMGM brings the action straight to your fingertips. Download the app and sign up today. BetMGM.com for T's and C's, 21 plus to wager, PA only. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, help's available. Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey Phillies fans! SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Phillies, meaning SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of... The official ticket marketplace of... That ball was crushed. And... Did you see that? Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Fightin' Phil's games or to any other live event in Philadelphia, SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of every home team win. SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of... Let's go Phillies!
HBCU legacy runs deep. Now a new generation steps up at All-Star Week in Philly when Ken Griffey Jr. hosts the Swingman Classic, July 10th at Citizens Bank Park. Get tickets at allstargame.com. MLB trademarks used with permission.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by authority of the Philadelphia Phillies. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Phillies.
Phillies leading at 6-2 as we go to the bottom of the 8th, and Adolis Garcia takes up an away ball 1. Garcia with a home run earlier today. He's 1 for 3. And the pitch from Peralta swung on, lined hard to center, but Merrill comes in a couple of steps. He'll make the catch. And that is another hard out to the middle of the field for Garcia. And he's got to really feel good about the way this week has gone after coming in on the off day Monday. And not easy for any player to give up an off day, especially when it's coming off a West Coast trip. And to come in here and put in the work to try to turn it around. Here's Crawford, and he fouls one off. Jose Alvarado getting loose in the pen for the Phillies. Elsewhere today, the Giants lead the Brewers 6-1, top of the 5th inning in Milwaukee. 0-1 to Crawford, misses outside. Just a couple of other day games going. Yankees and Guardians are 1-1 in the 7th. And the Orioles all over the Red Sox 8-1 in the top of the 7th inning in Boston. Here's a swing and a high bounder towards short. Charging and gloving it near the bag is Bogarts. He'll throw out Crawford. 2 down. And it'll bring up Kyle Schwarber. Out of Town Scores is always brought to you by Oliver Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical. You'll feel the difference. Schwarber 1 for 3 on the day with a single and a walk. The pitch from Peralta. There's a fastball that missed outside. Braves play later on tonight. They host Toronto. White Sox are off. They finished their series yesterday, and they had a day game to boot. So possible they've been hanging out in Philly for a while as the next pitch is in for a strike.
Enjoying the weather.
The traffic. 1-1. The pitch. It's down low. I don't know about you, Stock, where you live, but I can't seem to drive anywhere that there's not a road under construction or a tree being cut or a utility pole being fixed or...
It's everywhere.
Everywhere.
It's everywhere. It's a tough winter, right? That's what I heard. I wasn't here for it.
2-1 pitch, and it's fouled off. Yes, it was. I guess damage was done because they're working on everything.
Everywhere, yeah. No, same where I live out there. There's lots of construction.
2 balls, 2 strikes on Schwarber. And the pitch. Swung on, popped up, back and out of play. Tomorrow night, Phillies get another crack at actually winning a game in their City Connect uniforms. 2-2. Down low. Haven't done it yet this year. 0-4. Only Friday game they won, right? That was on Thursday, wasn't it? That was not an opener on Friday. I was thinking it was... Yeah. They're 0-4 in the City Connects. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. High fastball got him. And Schwarber strikes out for the final out here in the 8th. The 1-2-3 frame for Wandy Peralta. We'll go to the 9th. Jose Alvarado will try to finish off a season sweep of the Padres. Phillies lead it 6-2.
250 years have gone into building this great nation. Iron, brick, and stone forming its foundations. Wires carrying the lifeblood of electricity. And pipes delivering the water to our cities. Behold the strength and scale of American infrastructure. But it only takes a minute for some uninformed homeowner with a shovel to shut it all down. Electricity off. Running water non-existent. And that sewage ain't going nowhere now. Gee, thanks, Bill. Know what's below. And contact PA1 Call before you dig. Visit PA1Call.org.
Summer is back in Phillies Nation, which means it's time to get your yard ready for the season. Cookouts, backyard catch, friends and family together. Your lawn is the backdrop to it all. So this season, get your lawn ready with Pennington and keep it strong all year long. As a proud partner of the Phillies grounds crew, Pennington is all about thick, durable grass, built for life's big and small moments. Pennington Grass Seed, available at the Home Depot.
The life of a Philly sports fan is a wild ride. Sometimes we triumph. Sometimes we trust.
You're out! Oh!
What never changes year after year is how we get to the game. Shoulder to shoulder with our fellow fans on SEPTA. Riding to and from the game is a breeze, and paying your fare has never been easier now that SEPTA accepts contactless payment. And don't forget, fans under 12 ride free with an adult. Plan your trip to the game at SEPTA.org.
Doors are closing.
Save this date. Kids 14 and under will receive a Toyota Johan Duran Card Show Bobble on Sunday, June 7th at 1:35 when the Phils host the White Sox. Grab tickets today at PHILLIES.com.
Six to 2, our score as the Phillies lead the Padres. Phillies trying for the 4th time in their history to sweep a season series against a team of 6 or more games. Last year they beat the Rockies all 7 games they faced off. Padres have not been swept in a season series of this length since the Phillies did it to them in 2005. And Alvarado taking over in the 9th with a 4-run lead. Ty France leads off against him. First pitch is in for a strike. Alvarado, third pitcher used today after Zach Wheeler and Orion Kirkering. The pitch, and it's fouled out of play. The stretch by the lefty. And the pitch. That's inside. France today is 0 for 2 with a walk, a strikeout, and a ground out.
The pitching line for Phillies, Orion Kerkering, 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes. And Alvarado's pitch. Swing and a ground ball foul, sharply hit. It was Zach Wheeler coming off the injured list on April the 25th. Phillies won that night to snap their 10-game losing streak. If they win this game today, they will be 25-11 since that time. Here's the 1-2 pitch again, and it's up high. And Wheeler and Christopher Sanchez will have combined to make 15 starts over that time. And if the Phillies win today, they will be 13-2 in those 15 starts. 2-2. It's up high.
I would challenge anybody, to find a better 1-2 punch than those two.
The way they're going right now, it's be hard pressed.
Mm-hmm.
Alvarado with a 3-2, and it's fouled away. Had France down to the count early, but just come back to work at full. Certainly don't want to deal with any walks here to start the ninth. Left-hander ready, and again the 3-2. It's high, ball 4. And that's the walk. So, man aboard, Jackson Merrill, the batter. Merrill drew a walk his last time up. He's 0 for 2 today. They don't hold the runner at first. The pitch swung on and missed. Alvarado 2-1. He's got a 5.31 earned run average. Next pitch misses outside. He actually picked up a save over the Padres last week at Petco Park when the Phillies took the final game of that series 3-0. Phillies again that day were also without Keller and Duran. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
Alvy's been pitching really well. That walk was his first walk since May 18th. For him, that's 5 or 6 appearances ago. What do we got going on here?
And Alvarado wants some work done on the mound. And Vic Carapazza comes out and summons members of the grounds crew. And they were probably just getting ready to come out onto the field anyways, as they do every post game. And
be curious to see where they work on the mound here. My guess is it's going to be at the rubber. So you start digging holes. If you're a right-handed pitcher, Wheeler goes out there, Kerkering goes out there. So they dig the toe in, looking at third base. Now a lefty comes in, and when you go into the spot, if you're in the same spot, your toe sits upright. Imagine sitting there, and all of a sudden you can no longer get on the ball of your foot when you're trying to pitch. And I know a lot of times it has to just, lefties will come in and try to dig it out, and if they can't get it level, then it's problematic. Everything is done from the ball of your feet. Doesn't matter if you're hitting or pitching.
A little water out there, a little fresh dirt. And, they're working on the rubber. And
yep. They tamp down some clay. The dirt that's used around the rubber, again, think of the rubber in the plant area, is mixed differently than any of the dirt around the rest of the diamond, even around the outside of the mound. It's a special clay mix. I think it's kind of cool that a pitcher can just call somebody out at any time and do that.
Even in the 9th inning of a 4-run game?
Well, hey.
All you want to do is get out?
Oh. All you want to do is win, then get out.
Okay.
Or, hang on a second. I can't do it. I'm not very good at that. All right. Get it flat.
Whatever helps Alvy get the job done, I'm all for it.
There you go.
And a little hand for the grounds crew coming off the field as they've gotten that repaired to his liking. Resuming the at-bat, the count is 1-2. With the runner at first and nobody out. And the pitch to Merrill. That's way outside. Over the last 18 games, Alvarado has pitched to a .293 earned run average. 2-2. And the pitch. That's down and away. And the count is full, just as it was to Ty France. Three balls, two strikes. And the pitch. Swung on, blasted to right. Garcia just turns and watches that sail way over his head. It's off the facing of the second deck. Jackson Merrill with a 2-run home run, his 6th of the year. And it's a 2-run ball game with nobody out in the 9th as the Padres have closed the gap to 6-4. Well, Merrill, who hit 24 homers as a rookie, he's been searching for his power stroke, but found it right there. And the Phillies make an immediate call to the pen, and it looks like it's going to be Jonathan Bolin who will get up and get loose. Here's Xander Bogaerts, and he takes a called strike. Oh, 0-1. The pitch, and that's up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Alvarado with a 1-1 and a swing and a ground ball to short. Right at Turner. He's up with it, throws to first. There's one away. So there's out number 1, and it'll bring up Andujar. I think what's still kind of surprising to me are the numbers lefties have posted against Alvarado. They have an OPS now back over 1,000 against him. The pitch Andujar takes, that's down and in.
Hasn't he kind of always been like that?
Well, he was last year. He wasn't early on. I think he was. He would get lefties out, but
that cutter plays so well usually against righties, in on righties.
1-0, and that one's popped in the air, right center. Crawford is calling for it and waiting, and he'll make the catch. And there's out number 2. Go. So one more man to get. Fermin gets called back, and instead it'll be Jace Bowen. Fermin in the midst of a 0-for-27 spell, so they'll go to the bench and have Bowen take this at bat. 6-4 ball game. Phillies lead it in the 9th. Bowen, a right-handed batter, and the first pitch to him is a called strike on the inside corner. The 0-1, and that's up high. Phillies with a win here also would set their new high water mark. 4 games over 500 for the year. 1-1. Swing and a foul down the third base line. Hard to believe the Padres not that long ago were close to 10 games over 500.
It's pretty bizarre.
And things can turn quickly in this game. 6-4, Phillies lead it here in the ninth. Alvarado ahead of the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The lefty is ready. And the pitch to Bowen. It's very high. 2-2 the count. Two and two. Most of those who have stayed are standing. And the 2-2. Swinging a foul at the plate. "24 pitches now for Alvarado. 11 balls, 13 strikes. And Bowen fouled that one off. Now he's going to get a visit from one of the trainers. Bowen, who just made his major league debut the other day, had a big contingent of family and friends to see the Ohio native debut. And that was a brief visit by the trainer. Bowen says he's all right. Two balls, 2 strikes. Alvarado ready, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The ball game's over, and the Phillies pulled off a series sweep, and they pulled off a season series sweep, winning all 6 games over the San Diego Padres. It's the 4th time in franchise history that the Phillies have swept a season series of 6 or more games, as they beat the Padres today 6-4.
Well, it's nice to see some offense today from the Phils. 10 hits today. Everybody but JT got a hit. That's all right, contributing from up and down. Zach Wheeler, again, just a great game. 7 innings, giving you the depth that you need from those starters. They've been terrific. This is just a really good win, and I think it's a great sweep. Love it.
Phillies now 4 games over the 500 mark for the first time this season, as they win all 3 here with the Padres and get set up for the White Sox for the weekend. We'll take a timeout. 6-4 the final. Back with the totals for you right after this.
Ever tried pork tenderloin on the grill? Yeah, it's a game changer. This summer, surprise everyone at the cookout with Hatfield marinated pork tenderloins. Juicy, flavor-packed, and made for the grill. It's the easy way to bring something new to the table. No prep, just great taste every time. From first flip to last bite, Hatfield makes grilling simple. Find recipes and a store near you at simplyhatfield.com. Hatfield, good call.
What if you could have the most reliable fiber-powered Wi-Fi at the same price for 5 years? During the Xfinity Summer Savings Event, now through June 15th, new customers can get our best price on gig Wi-Fi. Just $50 a month for 5 years. No annual contracts, no hidden fees. Plus, get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi. Lock in your price and unlock the possibilities. Get it now at Xfinity.com. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. Taxes and fees. Extra speeds vary. Use of fiber coaxial cable.
Just like our Phillies, small business owners need a strong team behind them. Philadelphia Insurance Company's Business Owners Policy is built to protect your small business. Phillies BOP coverage handles risk so businesses can continue swinging for success. Talk with your insurance agent and learn why Philadelphia Insurance is the trusted teammate that keeps you in the game. Learn more at PhillyBOP.com, PHLYBOP.com. Philadelphia Insurance Companies, proud partner of the Phillies and the new sponsor of the Philadelphia Insurance Club at Citizens Bank Park.
It is gone! You have